Good morning, you sexy mother lovers. What's going on? Mix coming at you from Jersey. NJ Morning Drive. What's going on? Your favorite morning drive show on YouTube to make your morning drive a little better. Hey, so, as you know, guys, I'm married. I don't make stank of it because it is what it is. Have a good relationship. But women like to watch movies, and for some reason, women like drama. They like to watch drama. You know what I'm saying? So during the weekend, there were two movies that the wife was watching. One is called Why Did I Get Married, and the other one is The Family That Prays. Some of you guys have probably seen the movie. Some of you guys have heard of the movie, but whatever. I think they're both Tyler Perry movies. And one thing that I saw very prevalent in these movies is the fact that when people are going through shit, right, in a relationship, is when you see the true colors. And so in one of the movies, that one is called, The Family That Prays, this girl is humping the boss. Meanwhile, the husband is a guy that is trying to make it in the construction business. And the guy wants to make moves, but you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just don't have the capital to do the things that you want to do. And so this guy's got this dream that he wants to open a business. He's driven, like he wants to make it happen. And so the girl works for the same company that the husband works, but he works in the construction side. She's like an executive. Anyway, so she's, doing the boss or whatever, and it comes to light that there is money, in one bank account that he didn't know about. And so he basically takes the money out to make moves. And she goes at him and tell him that he's nothing, that he's a piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, watch the movie because I don't want to ruin for you. But what I'm trying to say is, when we make it, when we have the money, we don't hide it, we share it. You know what I'm saying? Women, on the other hand, 95% of women, because I know my wife's got an account that she think I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? I know she got it. But it's all right because that's good. Because you never know. You got to plan for the future. But when women got money, they there is something very very prevalent in our society, and is that I had always heard people say that there is a saying that says, "My money is her money, and her money is her money." So basically, what that means is that the money that you made together belongs to the both of you, or belongs to her. Your money as a man and her money belong to her. So you basically ain't got shit. You feel me? And that's I see that is very prevalent in society. Another aspect or another example of this is the next fucking movie. Why the hell did I get married? I think it's called Why Did I Get Married? And so when I look at movies, I don't look at movies just through the lens of the entertained individual. I look at as, if a director makes a movie, more than likely is because this person wants to make a point about something. See, most movies, people think that you go to the movies and you watch a movie and it's just for entertainment. Nah, bullshit. There is an underlying message that the director, that the writer, that the screenwriter is trying to convey to the audience. And so most people, 99% of people, look at a movie and they look at that just as entertaining. No, it's not, bro. That writer did take that time to think about what he was writing. He thought about what he wanted to write about, and he thought about the message that that motherfucker wanted to convey to the audience. But as in the previous video that I made, we are the most entertained society and the least educated. And I know there's some people that say, well, what are you saying? Though, Americans are dumb. Most of our, yeah. Sorry to say. Again, when I mention shit like 60 to 70% of kids in high school and in some colleges don't know the names of the country that border us to the north and to the south. And so, yeah, I think we're fucking dumb. We are the only nation that would allow politicians to have free health care. Meanwhile, we vote against our own interests. Why can we have the same fucking, health care that these motherfuckers have? Why is it so great for them and it cannot be the same for us? But that's besides the point. So again, same thing with this other movie. Um, she's a psychologist. She is, making moves. He basically is allowing her, I think, as I saw it, to have this dream. Her dream basically to write a book and to do these chats or whatever. So she's making money. So now the shit hits the fan, right? And so I think that they're going through a divorce. And it's only fair that, if we going through a divorce, we go 50-50. Fuck that. She flipped the fuck out when he went into the lawyer's office and he wants money. If it's a woman, she gonna take half of your shit. You remember Kanye? When she leave your ass, she gonna live with, say it? Yes, half. So guess what? If we are make this thing together, it's only fair that whatever money you make throughout this relationship, this marriage, that we go halves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And she's like, nah, she ain't having it. And so because he's going after what's rightfully his under the motherfucking law, she goes and emasculates this guy in his office, calling him a bitch. Because he's doing exactly what fucking women do to men. And so these motherfuckers, these women, they want equality, but they don't want to have it both ways. They want to be equal in everything else until it's time for them to pay their dues. Then you're a bitch, you're not a man, blah 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 blah. And I think that's bullshit. If we make this money together, well, we gotta share it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta share this money. There was that other example that I see, and that is, if you guys have watched Boiler Room, and I know most of us have, great movie. Um, but the character of the white guy, Hardy Bernard, right, the guy that Seth fucked for the money of the house, because I think by this point, I think most people have seen this movie, and if you haven't, sorry. But the character of Hardy Bernard, this guy basically, again, he's wants to buy a house for his family. And so he takes money and invests the money. Now, don't get me wrong. You got to go in with your eyes open when you make an investment because it can go south quickly. So if you cannot, when it comes to investments, you have to understand the tolerance that you have to lose and how much money can you lose comfortably without obviously putting you in a bad position. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know what? As a man, you always are thinking that you want to do something for your family. You want to look, obviously, like the provider. So this guy, basically, they're white. The other two movies, they're, all characters are black. But again, same dynamics. It doesn't matter the race, women, men. I mean, black, white, Hispanic. It doesn't matter. It's something that happens in our society. So he invests, I think, what is it, $50,000 of the money that they have to buy a house. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's stupid, you know what I'm saying? But shit happens, right? So he took this money that he worked for, and so the woman is basically staying at home. Is a stay-at-home mom. I guess they made an agreement that she was gonna take care of the kids. He didn't want her to work, so he take the money that he made and he invested it, but he lost the money. One thing that I see, and guys, you know what? Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's just me, but I had made a very interesting observation when it comes to the dynamics and the relationship in white marriages. In most marriages, when the woman sees that the man is not able to provide, they fucking run. And I'm not saying in all cases, but for the most part, they run. Women, and I think that white women are all about security. Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. To make sure that you're good, but the way and at the rate that white women do it, the moment that the shit hits the fan, they run for the hills. They leave men with nothing. They kick them out of the house. And again, it's an observation that I have made in my life, but it's something that you see that is very prevalent. Again, so not to derail obviously the conversation. So my man takes $50,000, gives it to this broker, invested it, and lost it. Obviously, she's pissed. They lost the money for the down payment. The guy's panicking, whatever. Now, she leaves and takes the kids. Understandable. And again, I don't know why it's that, like white women do this, but they take the kids because it's a way to fucking punish the husband or the ex. And again, you remember that video that I made about, don't use your children as weapons against your ex or your whatever. It's connected to that. And so she takes the kids and leaves, and this guy is completely distraught. The question that I want to, basically present to most of you guys and girls, if you're listening, all right? So he took the $50,000 he lost and she left. The fucking question is, if he took the $50,000 and turned it into 500,000, had she left? Would she have left this guy? Hmm. Let's see. So she leave when he's broke, but I can fucking guarantee you that she would have stayed if that motherfucker made $500,000. If he put enough money on the table to pay for the house, cash. And so I think it's fucked up. And again, this more than likely happens in all groups. Because quite frankly, personally, I don't believe in races. There is no such thing as race. That whole construct of, like you are black and I'm Hispanic or whatever, the color, the amount of melatonin in my skin doesn't make me a different fucking group. It just means that I probably have ancestors for a different part of the world that through evolution needed more pigmentation on the skin or needed less pigmentation on the skin. Plain and simple. So I don't believe in that shit that I'm black and you're white. Race is a construct that's used to separate people, and I think it's bullshit. But just me. And correct me if I'm wrong. Change my mind. But it's fucking crazy to think that if you strike gold, a woman will stay with you. But if you in the process of trying to get this money, you lose it or you're not able to provide or whatever, they fucking leave you. And so I think that, guys, you have to be observant of your women. Shout out to my boy Igor Entertainment. He commented on one of my videos. I just remember right now, so I want to give a shout out to my boy. And by the way, thank you for subscribing. But I think it's just bullshit, man, that, like we have to, as men, live life like this. Like if you have it, everything is okay. Everyone is happy. If you don't, and if you try to make it and you lose it, then you're a piece of shit. That's and that's foul, man. So what I'm saying, guys, is that if you have a dream, go for it. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Don't think about yeah, you got to think about the consequences. But let me tell you one thing. If you don't take chances in life, you're not going to be able to accomplish anything in life. You got to take chances, man. You got to take control of the situation. So what I'm trying to say again, to go back to the point, is that guys, be careful with these women. Again, that they have this saying, "What's mine is yours, is what's yours is already mine or I already had." But they mean that shit. And within stereotypes, there is a certain truth to it. When you hear, you know, a saying, it's because there is a certain truth to it. And so, what I'm trying to say is, be careful, guys. Um, be careful with these vampires out there. Um, Make sure that you pay attention not to words but to actions. Again, this is very important. Do not pay attention to the words that are coming out of someone's mouth. Pay attention to their actions, what they do. When the shit hits the fan, that's what's important. And again, I'm telling you because, I stress test my relationship. When the shit hit the fan, my woman didn't run. She stood her ground. And even when I said, "Yo, you need to get out because this is gonna get ugly," she was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make, it's gonna go. We're gonna go at it." So I'm not saying that my marriage is perfect, my relationship is perfect, my life is perfect. It's not. As you know, I have a kid, obviously with autism. It's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy because I'm doing this for you fellas. I'm basically trying to drop some knowledge on you guys. But please, again, pay attention to the actions. Forget about the words. The words don't mean shit. It's just basically hot air. But their actions of the person. Anyway, guys, I thought about basically, making this quick video for you guys because I like to talk about things that I can observe, that I can look at and basically see what you guys think. Anyway, this is Mix coming at you. NJ Morning Drive. Um, we're growing the channel little by little. I appreciate all the support that we're getting. Uh, Good things, good vibes. The people that are actually seeing the channel basically like it. So I appreciate the comments. So anyway, guys, comment below. Tell me what you damn. I think I broke this thing. So anyway, comment below. Tell me what you think. And hit me up if you have any questions. Let me know what you think. I hope you have a great day. I'm feeling the energy today, man. The end of the month. Gonna take a couple of days off next month and do a couple of things with the family. Anyway, guys, I love you. Have a freaking great day, and remember, watch your six. Right here in the corner, it says punishment is due. Peace.